You got your baited. You got your baited. You got your baited. 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 Baited.
It goes on for so long. Hello. Hi, Papa Otter. Hi, Don't Care Man. Is this another surprise stream? No, it's not actually. This one was on the schedule. How are you guys doing today? Hi. Oh, wait. Do I have my music on? No, I don't. Okay, good thing I caught that pretty early on. Maybe I just need to, like, remove my background from my little recording scene, but whenever I go to record something and I don't want my music in there, I turn it off, but then I often forget to turn it back on when I'm done, so then I end up streaming, and hey, there's no music because Rune forgot to turn it on. Yep, total brain fart, you're right, that's my brain every second of the day. Yep. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I had such a good day today so far. I went to work and nothing particularly bad happened while I was at work, and I got good food. I wasn't sure what I was gonna get when I went on break, so I was afraid I was gonna spend like 5 to 10 minutes just deciding what I wanted to eat, but then I ended up deciding on something pretty good. So it was like beer battered chicken or something like that. It was okay. I don't know if I'd eat it again, but it was good enough. Timing is awesome. You're right. Yes, it is awesome. That was really good timing. You are right. Had some drinks with a good friend. Oh, that is great to hear. I wish I could go out with friends, but all of my IRL friends are busy, so I get to hang out with you guys instead. Yeah. Which I really love, although it would be nice to actually get out of the house here and there sometimes. I'm practically a hermit. If I'm out of the house, I'm just at work, and that's pretty much all I do. It's kind of terrible. Hi, Hector! How are you today? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. Am I not IRL friend? I mean, I haven't met any of you guys IRL, so I wouldn't say so. Since that's kind of what IRL friend means. It's not a phrase that means real friendship, whereas internet friendships are falsified and fake and you can't trust them. Nope. If you've got IRL friends, that just means that you know them offline too. Which I just can't say for any of you guys. So, no. But you guys are friends. And I appreciate you being here. I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time, so we met, you just don't remember it. I wouldn't put past myself to forget. My mind has been awful recently. Like, I kind of suspect that I might have ADHD and that it might be getting worse. I don't know for sure. I don't want to say for sure that I do have ADHD without, like, a doctor confirming it. But I very heavily suspect it. I have a feeling that, yeah. You know when you get like this strong feeling, something about yourself, you don't really have anything to confirm it, but you just have a feeling, a hunch, a really strong hunch. Fellow ADHD tuber, it's a potentially ADHD. Maybe. I should get myself diagnosed at some point, but I don't know. I mean, at the same time, do I really want to spend a lot of money? That's probably a lot of money anyway. Do I really want to spend a lot of money just to be, given the okay, like, yes, you do have this? I mean, like, if it started to really impact my life, then I think, yeah, it'd totally be worth it. But as of right now, it's not really bothering me too much. I mean, it's gotten worse, but I'm still able to remember most things, and I'm still functioning pretty well in my daily life. So I wouldn't say it's really getting in the way of anything. So, I mean, whether a doctor tells me I have it or not, like, it's not going to change me at all. It's just, guaranteed, yes, you can now say you have this thing. You're diagnosed with ADHD. How is that for you, by the way? Like, I want to do research on more people with ADHDs. I want to understand it better. I really do have a feeling that I might have it. You could just go buy some meth cheaply and see if it works on you or not. That's basically what our meds are made of. You got ADHD? Here, have some drugs. That'll make you feel better. Oh no, I don't really need to be medicated. And I kind of hope I don't need to in the future either. I'm not very good with pills. I don't like taking pills. And the reason is very personal, so I don't think I'll go into that today or ever. But yeah, I'm not very good with pills. So if I ever have to take like pill medication for anything, I'm gonna hate that. Like, if you can get me like some liquid medication instead or something. Like Tylenol, you know, like the liquid Tylenol that you give to kids. I'll take that. I still don't really want to because I prefer to avoid medication unless I really, really need it. So, you know, I would still prefer not to have it. But, you know, if I needed it, then yes, that would be the form that I prefer. Of course, if pills were the only thing available, I would suck it up and take it anyway. You know, I'm not about to start sacrificing my health and well-being just because of some adversement to pills. But, you know, my preferences are there, so I'll just have my fingers crossed that my brain doesn't decide to just conk out on me like that. I hope not. It doesn't affect me much, just if I have a job, I have trouble concentrating on the job alone. I kind of get like that too after a while. Like today I had a 6-hour shift at work. You know, 6 hours, it's not that bad. It's pretty short considering because the general shift is 8 hours. You know, we all know that. But like by the end of it, like I'm able to focus pretty well through most of it. But by the end of it, I'm just so exhausted, like mentally, whatever. I want to go to the bathroom just to sit down for a few minutes. I want to get like focused on like random things my brain is thinking up rather than the job. And like maybe it's because I just worked a lot for a while without having any downtime. 2 days ago, I worked from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Immediately followed up with yesterday's shift, which was 7 to 2. And then I had some downtime after that. But man, that downtime just flew by so fast. Like here 1 minute and gone the next. And then you go, here's this morning when I had to work some more. So maybe it's just because I've been working so much recently. But even if I haven't been working a ton, unless it's like a job that I haven't gotten to do in a while, it's gonna hold my interest, I'm gonna be just bored out of my mind and just can't focus that well by the end of it. But I can usually get through most of my shift before that starts to hit me, so maybe I don't have it too bad. I was given drugs for stupid stuff and they don't work anymore for me. That's the other thing. You could start taking medication for something, but then your body just decides it's immune to it. So what are you supposed to do there, you know? Get more meds. That's what they're gonna do. I dissolve my meds in water, drink it. Bitter as F, but it goes down. That is a good idea. Yes, you're right. I could do that too. I just don't like pills. I don't like anything that look like pills either. So like, if you hand me Tic Tacs, which someone has before, I won't really eat them. Like, I have a container of Tic Tacs. It's under my bed right now because I have some storage bins under my bed, and I'll put stuff on top of the storage bins a lot, so I got a lot of stuff under there. And yeah, somebody bought me like Tic Tacs and just handed them to me once. Like, here, have them. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, I was grateful. It was really nice of them, but they look like pills, man. I don't want pills. So I tried some of them. And they're okay. I think I just don't really like Tic Tacs that much in general. But again, they look like pills. So my brain is just like, and then, yeah. Hi, Hyper Rebel Tangeries. How's the cutie doing today? Doing pretty well. We're just sitting here chatting for a few minutes before we start playing Skyward Sword. It's gonna be heckin' fun. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get the game started in like just a minute here. Do you leave drawers open a lot? Do you not find stuff when people move it from its spot, like a little bit to the left? I don't have it that bad. No, I don't usually leave stuff open like that because I'm pretty, I don't want to say I'm pretty OCD because I know people don't like that phrase and I don't really like saying it that way either. I'm just not really sure how else to say it off the top of my head. But I'm very particular about that stuff. Like, I don't like leaving lights on behind me if I leave the room unless like someone else is in there. I don't like leaving drawers open. I don't like leaving certain doors open as well. We have to like have some doors in my house shut due to like kids getting in the room or pets. Because our pets have like an issue with peeing on the floor, so we have to have some doors shut so they can't come in and pee on the floor. So, yeah. I don't really have that too much though. How about having an interest consume your attention for 10 hours straight where you forget to eat or drink and then go like that for days until all of a sudden it doesn't interest you anymore and you find something else to do? Not like obsessively for 10 hours, but I have been very into video games like that before. After one of my heartbreaks this year from romance that didn't go right, I got really into that mobile My Little Pony game. You know, the one where you just build your town and you collect all the ponies. I was so into that for so long. I think it was kind of like a coping mechanism for me, honestly. But I was really into it, like to the point that I was spending a lot of money on it. Not to the point that I would say it was a problem, but I definitely racked up enough that I could have bought like a game console. And yeah, I was super into that game for months after. Like, it's only just now starting to lose my interest. Like, I'm not playing it as much. I'm not checking it every day. But it was for months, man. Like, mobile games don't usually hold my interest that well. That's exactly the kind of game that I typically wouldn't hold my interest either, but it just did for some reason. But again, I think it was a coping mechanism though. This year has been really hard on me, like mentally and emotionally. I've had 3 different heartbreaks from 3 different guys, 3 different romances, as well as just some other issues that happened, you know, car problems, insurance problems, a whole slew of things. So, yeah, I think my interest in that game was because, just all that. Those are all me. Hyperfocus is a bitch. I'm so sorry to hear that. All of that sounds really hard. I can say, some of that I maybe relate to an extent, but definitely not as hard as you have it. So, I guess I can be happy. I'm really sorry I'm late. Wait, it just started. If you realize you weren't late, why did you still send that? No, you're not late. We're still in the just talking portion, which I'm going to swap over. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and change the category. Skyward Sword HD. Here we go. Boop. Okay, category changed. I also went ahead and made sure that this is all set up right. Yeah, I had Pokemon Unite on just to make sure it was updated properly, and I was looking for a friend code because we do have plans to play Skyward Sword later. Oh yeah. I think you can just send friend requests just through usernames or something. So we'll have to take a look at that later when we go to play, you know, Unite. Let me make sure my head pats are in the right spot. I moved it earlier, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, Zelda! We're playing Skyward Sword HD. How's the volume for you guys, by the way? So before I forget, how is the volume? Can you hear the game okay? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Can you hear it? Seems fine for now. Okay, good. I also realized recently, when it comes to my sound alerts, that I hear them a lot louder than you guys do. Because I heard one of my sound alerts play in my Borderlands 2 stream when I was like looking at the VOD, looking for clips. Well, things to clip. And then, turns out, it's a lot quieter in the actual stream. Oh, Henry, thank you so much for the house. Thank you. That's the nice thing about playing a Switch game. I don't have anything blocking my screen, so I can just see it when you guys do something like that. But yeah. So I went and like raised the volume of all my alerts again. It's like they're all set at a solid 65, all the sound ones, well, all the music ones. So hopefully the volume is okay. Unfortunately, there's not really any way for me to check how loud the sound alerts are when I'm streaming. they're gonna sound loud for me no matter what. So yeah, hopefully the sound alerts are loud enough for you guys that it's fun to redeem them. I also, since we have been getting them a lot more, I did also boost the price to 10 bits as well. Thank you, Papa Otter, for the host. Thank you so much. Which was always the plan, like once we kind of grow community a bit, just bring it up just a little bit in price. All the channel points ones are still the same. It's just the bits ones, we've been getting them a lot more. So yeah, just 10 bits now. And thank you so much for the hug, Hyper Robo Tengeris. Okay, so yeah, we left off right here. We just defeated the imprisoned for the second time. And we've fully strengthened our sword, so now we can interact with the Gate of Time. I know you guys have been super excited to hear about this, to see it all week. Because we haven't played Skyward Sword HD all week. I have no idea what the volume of that one is. All the normal soundbite ones I left the volume at max. It's just the music ones that I turned down. So, hopefully the music ones are okay. Okay. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. Yes, because when does Rune Banura ever fail? You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. Groose here making an impact on our girl. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Aw, you gave me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. See, character development. Groose has really good character development. I have Skyward Sword on Wii and I'm on the last boss. Nice! Yeah, I'm just hoping though, I have my fingers crossed that they finally added the parasite fight to the Thunder Dragon's lightning round. We're getting really close to those two things, by the way. This is like the third arc in the game that we're coming into. So like, I like to separate Skyward Sword into 3 arcs. The first arc is the Stone Tablet arc, where you get the stone tablets and you're exploring the surface for the first time. The second arc is the Sacred Flames arc, when you have to go to new parts of the areas you discovered and find the Sacred Flames, which we just finished. And the third one is the Song of the Hero arc. We're going to be collecting pieces of the Song of the Hero, which I guess is a bit of a spoiler, but you guys don't know what the Song of the Hero is, so But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And like, yeah, the parasite fight as well as Thunder Dragon's lightning round are both a part of this arc, so we'll be seeing them soon. And I swear, if Nintendo didn't add that boss fight, I'm gonna die! Literally. I literally will be dead. Stream my suicide on Twitch. Not really joking, but yeah. I will be very upset though if it's not a part of that. It's the only boss fight you're not allowed to do again in the original. You're only allowed to do it once, and then if you want to do it again, you have to refight the whole game. Redo the whole game. Parasite. The only boss that's in the sky. I want the better shield by second boss rush. I don't think it's that hard personally to get to the point where you get the shield. Anyway, I don't want to just like sit here and take up everybody's time. Let's continue with the dialogue, Rune. You're taking so long. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. It's part of the boss rush to get the Highland shield. Is it? Well, actually, don't give me spoilers. I want to see that for myself. I've been waiting so long. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. I know awesome is like supposed to mean like it's all like awe-inspiring kind of, you know, but like I guess it's been integrated into modern slang so much that it's just kind of weird to see a character in like an older setting say the word, you know? If I'm remembering from when I did it years ago, I do remember dying on him when at the midpoint of that mini game in this game. Parasite was not a part of the Thunder Dragon's lightning round in the original, so that's why I'm not sure if we'll get him in this one. He's not a boss you can refight in the original. So he shouldn't be in the Thunder Dragon's lightning round unless Nintendo specifically added him. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. Unless you're thinking of one of the other bosses and you're just getting them mixed up. I had them a few times in that. Unless my game alone was broken or something, Bilosite was not a part of that mini game. You might be thinking of somebody else. Or my game was just broken and just didn't have Bilosite for some reason, but I highly doubt that. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate a time. Right, Granny? You're just trying to sound important. Indeed, Link. Now go to the gate. I love this cutscene. This cutscene right here where you open the gate of time. Might be your thought, but I still think it was him. No, it was, no. I'm 100% certain. I did Thunder Dragon's Lightning Round so many times and Bilosite was not there. Look how pretty it is. No! Ruin the sanctity of this precious cutscene! Henry, I know your ass is big, but please, keep your farts to yourself! Have you beaten Skyward Sword before? I've beaten the original many times, but I've never beaten the HD version. So we're still playing through it, as you can see. Do not fear it. This is what we've waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. I'm stuck on the final boss because he kept breaking my only shield. Well, if you can get the one from the Thunder Dragon's Lightning Round, that will definitely help a lot. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hand back here, Link. I love that Link stops and considers that Groose might want to come too. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. So much is character development that happens off screen. Like, he goes from being a selfish coward at the first in-prison fight to being this awesome dude right after the second one. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Groose is Chad before the meme. That's so true, though.
Dex!
Tex! When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up. I tell you what's up. Those dicks that someone just redeemed. I still want to change my shield at some point, though. I'm just not a big fan of the Iron Shield. Or any of the shields in this line. What do you think it feels like? classy. Probably does feel very classy, you're right. Hi, Pineapple Master. How you doing today? It reminds me a lot of the... What's it called? The gate to the Twilight Realm in Twilight Princess. Impo! Hey. At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. The next best shield is the one with the purple metal on it, and then the best is the Hylian shield. I do think the Divine Shield is really good, actually, yeah. And I actually don't have one yet. That's the one shield from the shop that I have not purchased yet. I miss this game. You can always buy it again if you have it on the Switch. If you have a Switch, like, you know, I'm playing this on the Switch because they put it on the Switch. So if you have a Switch, you should get it on the Switch. Playing board games, stopping by while they set up. How you doing? I'm doing heckin' good, thank you. I'm so excited to continue with more Skyward Sword. Today's just gonna be a super awesome day of streaming. After we're done with Skyward Sword later in the day, we're gonna play Pokemon Unite together too. It's gonna be so much fun. Then I have to put my streaming schedule for this next week together too. I have a lot of streaming time. We're gonna be streaming like a ton this coming week in order to get everything I want to do before Halloween done. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. I wish you could like step out of the temple though and like actually... Like what's through these doors? We don't know. Won't let us go through. We finally get to the point where we can see Zelda, and the first thing Rune tries to do is leave. Divine Shield regions, and I don't want to bother getting another copy of the game. I can't do the motions for it to have a Switch Lite due to budgeting. Oh, I see. Is the Switch Lite cheaper than the normal Switch? I don't know. I never looked at the prices. I just saw like Switch Lite doesn't let you have like the Joy-Cons off. So, can't do the motion. Well, I mean, they do have that new control scheme. So, like, if you wanted to try just controls with the joysticks instead of the Joy-Cons with the motion controls, you always could. Although I have heard a lot of people say they're not the best. I haven't tried them myself, so I don't know. I don't really have any interest in trying them. I think motion controls work fine. I've always thought the motion controls work fine, even with the original. So yeah. Yes, it is. Was like 278. It has no Joy-Cons because it's all controller. I see. Yeah, one of my coworkers has one of those. I was like, I don't get why you would spend your money on it personally. I was like, I don't know. Personally, I'd rather splurge and get the one that can do so much more with the 2 different gameplay modes and everything. But that's just me, you know. I know some people might not be interested in playing docked mode. So, you know, saving some money on a Switch Lite would be good for that. If you don't want to play docked, you just want the handheld device, then yeah, you can get that and save some money. So it really just depends on what you want, what your priorities are. It's time for me to go later. I might stop by again if I have time. Okay, fine, Master. Like I said, we'll be streaming a lot today, so it's a good chance I'll have another opportunity to stop by. Whether that's this stream or the next one. The original for me was so janky with motion controls. No clue why. Lights can't use capture cards. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you won't be able to stream any games with the Switch Lite. Ooh, I'm super glad that I have a normal Switch. When it comes to the motion controls, though, I think the main issue with the original's motion controls was not the motion controls themselves, but actually the hardware. Because Skyward Sword was one of the first Nintendo games to really use motion controls to the extent that it did. Like, they had some on the Wii before then where you just, like, waggle the remote, you know? Like Wii Sports or Twilight Princess. But they didn't have, like, you know, Wii Motion Plus, where it was more intuitive, more detailed, there was more range of motion. So, yeah, like other games before Skyward Sword, they kind of just, like, picked up to the fact that the Wii Remote was being moved, but they didn't have to track as accurately just how the Wii Remote was being used. So, when they came out with the Wii Motion Plus add-on, yeah, it's pretty janky, you know? You're gonna have, like, little bugged ones in the bunch when you create new hardware. Even if you try your hardest not to have those, even if you try to, like, find all the bugs and eliminate them as best you can before the product's released, there's always gonna be, like, maybe one or two that slips through, you know? That's normal. So, like, when it comes to the motion controls, I honestly feel if you were to play it with one of the Wii remotes that they released for the Wii U instead, where they had the Wii Motion Plus built in, those work a lot better for Skyward Sword than the Wii Motion Plus add-on for the original Wii remotes. I know it's like, well, those weren't available when Skyward Sword first came out, so I couldn't have bought one of those. I know it's really dumb that a really good solution came out so late with the next console, but they do work a lot better for the motion controls than the add-on did. So if you have a Wii remote with the Wii Motion Plus built in, and you have Skyward Sword, and you always had issues with the motion controls with the add-on, I would try using that Wii remote from the Wii U with Skyward Sword. You still have to recenter the remote from time to time. I mean, I have to do that a lot with my Joy-Con here too, but it's not nearly as bad. And you know, it was a much better experience. Anyway, Rubenera finally meets up with Zelda. It enters a full-long tangent review on Skyward Sword's motion controls and Nintendo products. Besides, the Switch is made to cover both the handheld and the home console markets. That is true, yeah. That's why I honestly am surprised that they even made a solely handheld version. Like, why? It just seems like a downgrade. I know it's cheaper, but you might as well get the one that covers it all. Like, the one I think is a good investment is the OLED model that they came out with recently, with the higher saturation and the glass cover. Like, you know, then you could decide, do you want the one with the higher saturation? You know, do you care about that? Is that something you want to spend your money on? But you still get everything else that the original Switch sports. The light is just a downgrade. It just takes half the stuff away. I mean, again, it depends on what your priorities are. You know, a Switch Lite might work better for you than the original Switch. But personally, I think it's a waste of time and money. Just personally. Kept telling me my sword wasn't pointed to the sky during Demise, and I died like 25 times and just rage quit, and like, I'm done with this bullshit. Yeah, Demise is a pain in the butt. I died like 3 times the first time I tried to fight him, and I did it on my 4th attempt. But like, I kept trying to backflip to avoid his attacks, which is not very easy. I don't want to go too much into detail on Demise fight, since we haven't gotten there yet. For anyone who doesn't know Skyward Sword, that would be a spoiler. You know, and while I'm good with spoilers, if the games have been out for a long time, I'm going to try to avoid it when this game, you know, a lot of people haven't seen or played this game because a lot of people didn't like the motion controls. And, you know, we are playing it right now. I don't want to spoil too much on the game we're actively playing. So, yeah, we're going to just try to keep it to down low. But yeah. Shield bashing is a lot better for Demise, which took us years to figure that out because we're dumb. Yeah, you do have to be careful about your shield, though, if you don't have the highlighting shield. I imagine Demise could probably break it pretty easily. Could have at least made the handheld one with the bigger screen. That is true. They could have jumbo-sized it. I'm surprised they didn't, actually. Okay. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad that you're so patient to wait for me after I went on this mile-long tangent about all these other things. Just stop and review Nintendo's motion controls in front of Zelda. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. She's so pretty in this game. I don't know how anyone could dislike Skyward Sword Zelda. You're given proper time to get to know her and care about her, and she's heckin' pretty. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. By Triforce! The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. I love this music. I love this music too. Zelda's Lullaby is such a classic. Yeah, this is my first time watching it. Honestly, I had very little experience with GameCube games. Well, this one was for the Wii, but yeah, I understand the sentiment. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. This cutscene drops a lot of lore, so I would pay attention if you don't know what's going to be discussed here. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. So in order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Link's like, go on. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her... to serve a single purpose. You guys are ruining the important cutscene! Because they want the Twilight Zelda to be their mommy or something. People actually don't like Twilight Zelda that much, actually. Like a lot of people like her, but there's also a lot of people who don't like her. Like, people like Midna from that game. And I agree, Midna is a total babe, and she's such a well-written character. I freaking love Midna. Thank you for the headpants. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, but like, this Zelda gets more love than Twilight Princess Zelda does. Twilight Princess Zelda also isn't as involved in the story as this one is. She's still a very important character. You can't take her out and still have the story be the same, so she is vital, but she does not have nearly as much screen time. So yeah, she doesn't have as solid a fan base as this one does. I mean, like, I think a lot, Twilight Princess Zelda, she does have a pretty good fan base, but like, I think people more appreciate her for her design rather than like her personality or things she does in the game. You know, things like that. You're not given a lot of time to get attached to her. So yeah, Midna is the go-to waifu of that game. I didn't like Twilight Princess Zelda or Ocarina of Time Zelda. I think Twilight Princess is one of the most solid Zelda titles. I would love if they released it to Switch so I could play it on here. Ocarina of Time, I really do love that one, but I also acknowledge it's not the best written in the series. A lot of people like to say it's a masterpiece. I don't believe that at all. The console was pretty limited for its time, so I understand some of these things might be because of, well, limited for its time. It was actually pretty advanced for its time. But it had its limitations, so I understand some of these issues might be due to limitations. But honestly, my main issue is really just the beginning. I feel like the beginning was off to a very rushed start, and there were some things in the beginning, like how much you're supposed to care about Saria. I like Saria. She's a good character and she's cute, but you're not really given any time to get attached to her at all before it's like your sad goodbye as you leave the forest. So I really don't understand all the people who bawl their eyes out whenever they see that part. Like, no. I'll cry over Midna's goodbye because you're actually given time to know Midna. I'll cry over half the characters' goodbyes, actually, because most partners you're given much time to get to know him and stuff. Well, sorry, it's not like a partner like Midna or the King of Red Lions are. But, you know, you're supposed to be sad at that part. I'm just not. I'm not given enough time to actually care. Plus, it's not like you're saying goodbye forever. You leave the forest and then you come back like a week later. So, yeah, it's not that big a deal. Anyway, hi Legendary Axe. Hi, how you doing? Only Zelda have with the good Zelda is probably Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors Zelda is absolutely solid. I agree with that opinion. Great design, great personality, great involvement in the story. I wouldn't say she's the only good Zelda. I do really love Skyward Sword Zelda, and I think I like Twilight Princess Zelda too. You know, I probably wouldn't feel as attached to her since, you know, all the issues I just discussed. But I still think she's a heckin' good Zelda. Breath of the Wild Zelda, I really like Breath of the Wild overall, but like it kind of has a different vibe to me. I don't know. Like I like it, but it doesn't have very good replayability. But strictly talking Zelda, Breath of the Wild Zelda has one of them. It's like she's like one of the most realistic incarnations of the character. I would say a lot of people don't like her because they think she's like, ew, whiny spoiled princess who's rude to Link just because he's doing his job. Which, to be fair, yeah, she kind of could be a little nicer to Link. There were a lot of cutscenes we didn't see. Like, I was streaming the game, and then I just got tired of streaming it because it doesn't have much replayability. I don't know why I even started streaming in the first place, so I didn't feel like it, really. But she's just, you know, stressed out. Like, she's 17, so she's just a stressed out kid, literally with the fate of her kingdom on her shoulders. And she's not able to, you know, harness this power that she's supposed to be able to. People's lives literally depend on her. The time of the calamity is growing closer, and she's not able to do this one thing that she's supposed to be able to do. She's also not allowed to indulge in her personal interests or have any time away from distress because of her father. So I totally understand why she'd be a little rude to Link here and there, you know? She's literally having all this thrown at her and no time to relax or anything. And I understand it's like a war and people's lives are at stake. So, you know, you don't want to like take 10,000 years of relaxation time in the middle of all this. But I just think her reaction is understandable. And I don't agree with all the people that hate on her for being a little whiny. So, yeah. This was Rubanera's character breakdown. Okay. Now finally continue discussing, because I've been sitting here chatting for a bit. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. Big wow! Who could have seen this coming? She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero. And I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as immortal. Well, big heckin' reveal! Impa just chillin'. She's just vibing. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last minute by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa and agents of the goddess led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. You going to lurk? Okay, Papa Otter, have fun lurking. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. I feel like as an abomination, he could look a lot worse. He looks more like a chunky boy, you know? But even in his hideous state, hideous? Wow, that's just a, just a little bit harsh. I mean, I know we're talking about the evil demon king, but I don't know if I'd go so far to say he's hideous. He's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. What are you looking at me for, lady? Oh. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain this seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. Huh? I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Fi and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now, and I can't thank you enough for that, Link. Cause we're heckin' awesome, and demise kind of sucks. During your long journey, you've grown so much. Look at that face. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I can claim the ultimate power of the gods. Frick yeah, baby. I'm gonna kill everybody with this power. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far on your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred... Within you dwells the sacred crab rave! That was a loud surprise. I might need to lower that one. Again, I don't really know how it sounds unless I listen to the VOD after I've changed the volume. It's a very terrible system, but I can't figure out how else to do it. Because it sounds loud to me no matter what it's at. Like some of those ones, after we played Borderlands 2 with Silvio the other day, I listened to the VOD, and those sound alerts were still loud from me. Loud enough that it made Silvio sound kind of quiet. But when I listened to the VOD after, they were pretty quiet in the VOD. So I have no idea of knowing what the volume is like. So we'll just have to look later. I know I can change the volume of each alert, but I don't know how it's gonna sound in the stream until people redeem it. And then I have to just go back to the site and change it. Or you just think I don't know how to change sound alert volumes? Is that it? Is that it? You think I'm that incompetent? Huh? Is that it? Why? Did you just turn on your controller?
I think it syncs to your Switch because you left it on the plug.
I didn't unplug that, sorry!
This thing is trying to fall.
I know it's trying to fall, just let it go. It's fine. Okay. We're almost done. This is a very long cutscene. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Oh no, the Roku fell. The Roku died. Wow, it's magic. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. I like that there's just a sub badge at the tip of the sword. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. It's the blade of evil's bane, where only the chosen hero may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to the mortals, to all the mortal beings of the land. I can't read. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope. Excuse me! Hi, excuse me. How are you doing today? Hi. I was not expecting to see you pop into the chat. Wow, you came in at as an emotional moment. Doing good. Good to hear. I'm doing super good too. You know what really gets me is that, like, all later games in the story where you fought great evils and survived insane situations, you were never alone. Fi was always there by your side. You're technically, yeah, Fi is technically with you in every single game that has the Master Sword after this. Even if she doesn't really make any appearances since those games came out before Skyward Sword, you know, the story in Skyward Sword just makes it so, like, yeah, that's the case. I bought 2 games and downloaded mods for Stardew. Ooh, nice! I have Stardew Valley as well, though I don't have any mods for it. Maybe I should get the expanded mod. I've heard that's pretty good. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. Cries in nostalgia. Just straight up cries. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but that doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. See, I kind of feel bad for her here. I've seen other people hate on her for this as well. But, like, she very clearly blames herself for what Hylia did. And I know technically she's the goddess reborn, so she technically is Hylia. But at the same time, she's also not. Like, I really don't think she should blame herself for this. She has the soul of the goddess, yes. But she also grew up not knowing that at all. So she grew up as her own individual person who never would have hurt Link in any way. And the way that the lore in this works is that when Hylia decided to put this plan into motion, she, like, searched through space and time to find someone suitable enough to actually be the chosen hero. So by searching through all time and space, she sees Link there. That's what happens. Link has a best friend named Zelda who he cares about so much. So Hylia chooses Link as the chosen hero because he would do anything for Zelda, and she chooses Zelda to house her soul to be, you know, the goddess reborn. So that's what's all happening here. That's what's being explained here. So, like, either way, Zelda would have grown up as her own individual, regardless of whether or not she was selected by Hylia. She has no control over what Hylia chose to do. Hylia could have chosen to be reborn to someone else, you know, that wouldn't change anything that Zelda did. Zelda herself still didn't do this stuff. It was Hylia. So like, they're kind of the same person, but they're also kind of not. And I hate if anybody gives her flack for that. Like, you know? Just got some texture mods. And a mod that shows some handy information about the game. Like where NPCs are. That is really handy. You know, there have been times before where I'm trying to play Stardew Valley and I just can't find where this NPC is. Yeah. It's heckin' annoying, bro. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. I mean, I'm not sure why you're sad about that. You're still gonna wake up around the same time, like, as, you know, in present. You're not gonna, like... It's not like you're in the present now and you're falling asleep for thousands of years and you're just gonna miss the rest of everybody's lives that you know and love. So you're pretty much just sleeping for all the time you weren't existing anyway. I'm not really sure why you're sad about that, you know? Maybe you're just sad about the fact that you can't really stay with Link. I don't know. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. Again, it wasn't you that decided that. It was Hylia. But until my memory of things before our time returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Exactly! You had no idea! You had no control over what your past life decided to do. Like, I hate when people fault current incarnations for something their past life did. Like, no, that wasn't you. You were a different person then. Rune angry at NPCs is fact. The nostalgia is real. I'm not angry at the NPCs though. I'm angry at the actual real life people in our world that faults the NPCs. Context, bro. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you and Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Gotta go, have fun, guys. Bye, Don Kettle Man. Thank you for being here. You'll return later. Okay, well, we'll be waiting for ya. While it's true that I'm Hylia reborn, I'm still my father. This poor cutscene getting butchered by all of my viewers. How dare you guys? How dare you guys butcher this sweet cutscene with all of your sad alerts and all of your monetary support? How could you? I'm still your Zelda. Animals the money. Hi, Sylvia. When the device is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So all we gotta do is go murder a man, and then our girlfriend can wake up. Got it! So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? You can't even say no! Fuck! I wanted to say no. I don't want to go wake my girlfriend up. I want to go kill a man. That's my destiny. Okay, I promise. Ruining the thematics of Sakurai's masterpiece. It's like the saddest scene in the game, and you guys are like, coffin dance! Guys can play that when we kill Demise, okay? Play coffin dance when we kill Demise. Somebody make a mental note and do that. Sad! Hey, Eva. You're still here. You're still a thing that exists. Rune tries to show her passion to the Zelda series of one of her favorite games. Viewers, sound alert, Scooper. That is exactly what this stream is so far. Also, Impa's design in this game is just so heckin' awesome. I just have to say that. What? Ah! Don't make me reconnect. I think it's probably because my sister accidentally like synced her other controller to my Switch earlier. Impa! I see you've said goodbye. Ah! You make it sound so sad. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Imagine how boring that's gotta be, though, just sitting here, watching over someone in a rock coma. Nah, motherfucker, I'ma let you sleep. But we don't want sleep. Sleep is for the weak. That's why I stay up until 1 in the morning, talking to special people. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. Just in case you're dumb as fuck, I'll spell it out for you. The key to fighting the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Wow, I never could have figured that out by myself. I'm such an airhead. Doin. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Such a tall order to thrust on me. But I've had harder things thrust on me, so... Whoa there! Hold up. Screws the man. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Yeah? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? She's great! Great, just great. Great. Nothing could be greater than the great that Zelda is. Great. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Oh, I'm supposed to look bummed out. Chris, why? Why don't you want to go home? Why do I have to be stuck down here with you? You know my level of awesome could never pair to the level of absolute greatness that you have surpassed. I dropped my Joy-Con on the floor. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster. Again, with the insults. I don't think he looks that bad. And someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, you know what I mean? See, he is so mature. Yeah, dog, she's good, just a little temporarily dead. No! Now I know why people played the coffin dance. Second. Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. It's really not. I don't know why Link would imply that. Link, why do you think it's weird? Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stretch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. He matures so much. Like, I heckin' love Grooves so freaking much. Okay, the clues to finding the Triforce are in Skyloft. Go forth to find the Triforce. I can't remember the exact next thing we're supposed to do, so, I know we have to go start finding the Song of the Hero, but, like, okay, well, the first thing we need to do is go find a bird statue so we can ascend to the sky. Go heckin' round to this one over here. At some point, we'll have to, like, stop and do some side quests, too. Like, we've done some of them, but there's like a heckin' ton of side quests that should be unlocked by now that we haven't done. I know Spirit also has a side quest. As much as I don't want to talk to him, we will be doing that at some point too. I want to like completely finish Batrox's side quest. Batrox. Batriox. Because it doesn't really matter how I say it. Same character either way. Well, hey, we're going up to Skyward. That means I can finally swap out my shield now. I don't have to carry this metal one around anymore. And we won't be going back to Elden for a bit. Just a little bit. At least we shouldn't be, unless we take like a side quest there or something. So yeah, we should be good to go swap out the shield. Let's go. I want to see if we can upgrade anything else as well. Like, if we can upgrade the beetle, that would be amazing. Okay, yeah, so Spirit's side quest is currently available. That's why he's not here. And hey, he's not here! Something to feel happy about! Yay! I don't have to have my soul peered into just because I went shopping at the bazaar. Okay, wait. I know you're gonna be like, what the heck? Because I went up and talked to you, just didn't do anything. But I want to talk about my shit first. Hi. Let's get out our heckin' cute shield con. It's shield con time. Shield con. Shield con, the ultimate shield. Okay, I would love if we could upgrade the beetle. Hornet larva! Ah! Okay, I need to stop and get some of that at some point. But like, if you want hornet larva, you gotta go to Foreign Woods, which I guess we'll be going to Foreign Woods at some point here soon. But still, you know, tumbleweed, frick. Can I upgrade my bow? Monster Claw, and why do I need tumbleweeds to upgrade my wooden bow to the iron bow? Why does an iron bow need freaking tumbleweed? Is it for the string? It's probably for the string. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, why does it need an evil crystal? I mean, thankfully, I have 7 freaking things of these things. 7. I only need 1, which is nice. I don't know, but why do I have so many evil crystals though? Like, evil crystals are harder to find than monster claws, but for some reason, I only have 2. And of course, I don't have Vizier. I don't have any tumbleweeds. Oh, freaking course. Can I upgrade that? Monster claws! I just need monster claws for every little thing I have. Yeah, I changed my mind because turns out I don't have any of this stuff. The one thing I have though is happiness with my wooden shield. So let's freaking go. My one issue with this shield though, look how small it looks like in comparison to the sword. Like the sword is a lot longer now that we've fully upgraded it. So the shield kind of looks a little weird on top of it. Okay, so yeah, we're supposed to look for hints here. And I think maybe we're supposed to go talk to Alan. Yeah, I know we have to talk to Alan at some part of the game here. So maybe that's the next thing we're supposed to do. Instructor Alan. Or we could talk to Zelda's dad. That might be a good thing to do first, actually. Because I don't know if talking to Alan straight away is going to do anything. He should be in here. Assuming he hasn't, like, wandered somewhere else. Yeah, here he is. And he's got a speech bubble, so I think this is where we're supposed to go. Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. I know a lot of things that you don't know, man. Do you know that tumbleweeds like to spawn from the back of the screen so you can't see them when they pop up? And you have to race after them when they pop up out of nowhere and they're likely to break upon impact to the first thing that comes across their path? Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. You don't even know what a tumbleweed is. Because everyone up here is just mentally delayed and stupid. I don't know where mentally delayed came from. You want to tell me, but you can't? Yep, I mean, yeah, I can't tell you about these tumbleweeds, so just, I didn't say anything, okay? Okay? I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Yes, so I won't break your hearts over the difficulty of catching tumbleweeds. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older. Yeah, you are pretty old, not gonna lie. And I lack the vigor of youth. Yeah, you are pretty old, not gonna lie. But even old men, yeah, you are pretty old, not gonna lie, have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. So if you have any question at all about Skyward or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Yes, this is where it's supposed to be. What do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? Where did you hear the word? It's a bad word. You just get in trouble for cursing. Oh no! Imagine if like the goddess Hylia just taught Link a bad word. It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. That didn't quite work out the way you would. It's like somebody broke the Triforce, Sylvia. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tombs. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Well, guys, am I cool yet? You're about as cool as a trio of broken Doritos. Yeah. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Oof. 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 Oof.
Hey.
Oh. I was gonna be like, well, let's go talk to Alan instead then. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levias! Yes, Levias, my boy. Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know the location of the Triforce, or to know about the Triforce, doesn't even say the word's location or any of those words that I just said, because I'm dumb, it would be him. The encyclopedic. Yes, his knowledge is almost limitless, but I fear meeting him may be harder than you anticipate. So, like, if we have this great sky spirit up here who has all this amazing knowledge that we could have gone and asked him anything at any point, I'm surprised this doesn't come up sooner in the game. Like, I'm surprised Link and Zelda's dad aren't like, Zelda fell down to the surface. Well, we might need this important information. Let's go ask the Great Sky Spirit for advice on what to do. Why is that not a thing that happens? My boy. He's my boy! I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Yes, this is actually the first time a character has actually mentioned the thunderhead itself. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. Oh no! I've asked Instructor Alwyn to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Allen can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak to him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Now we go talk to Allen. I know Allen also has a side quest at some point. I freaking love his side quest. It's not like anything unique or anything like that, but there we go, Instructor Allen. He should be here. Yeah, there he is. Wonder what's for dinner? Me! Silvio, how is it to have roots sneak into your butt? Pretty magical, I'd have to say. Who wouldn't want me in their bed? Oh, Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? I found her ages ago, man. You're a little out of date. It's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Boy. Heck yeah, it's awesome. You ain't ever had such a cute girl in your bed. You were always a pleb before you met me. What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know. He lost his daddy status? Is it might as well be just a dad to everybody in the sky. That's a monster! It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. So you enjoy a 3-year-old in your bed? Kinda sus, not gonna lie. No, it's because he's my daddy now. You know, he legally adopted me, so now he has to take care of me for the rest of his life. Have fun with that, Silvio. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. If we're talking VTuber ages, I'm a 2-year-old. That means our romance is legal! And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. Sounds like fun. Although if we are talking VTuber ages, technically, that would only be 2 years as well. So my age as a character is almost 4 years now because I existed as a character type before I found VTubing. So yeah, this persona is older than the accounts and models. So yeah. You know, I had a life before VTubing. You know, I'm not just some weeb who sits by their computer all day and does nothing but record anime girl videos. Press X to doubt. No, 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 no. Press Y for no doubt. What? You're still planning on going? Yeah, I want to talk to a giant sky dragon. Who wouldn't want to talk to them? My character would be 4, May 2018. Yep. I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling that... Wait, it's only 2021. No, that would be 3. Well, I guess it depends on when. When in 2018? I don't know. I don't know anything about your character. I have a feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. We've had so much dialogue for this stream so far, I swear. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. Wow, it's almost as if we just had a conversation talking about that already. It's almost as if you are being redundant and repeating yourself. As an instructor, I would have expected you to be a little more prolific, man. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. Wow, it's called the Spiral Charge. Wow. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. Link is probably sitting here like, press X? What the fuck are you talking about, old man? However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack moves you used so far. Maintaining stable flights can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Okie dokie. Me who spends the full day on a computer feels bad. That's where getting a life comes into play. Listen up, Link. I taught your Lapwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Hey, it's the music that plays during the bird ceremony in the beginning of the game. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. I always wonder how the characters feel. The NPCs go like, to use your weapon, press X. I wonder if it's just translated differently. Like, maybe the characters in the game are actually saying something else, but just it's translated that way to the player. You know, like in some of those anime where the characters are actually like let's say like an isekai or something, where the characters are actually speaking a completely made-up language, but there's just some kind of magic that's translating it into Japanese for the protagonist. Maybe it's something like that. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I'll recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go! You just get shoved off the building. Yeah, this should be easy. I say as I miss the target. Silvio, how are you doing? Hi, everyone. Tiger says hi, Silvio. Hi. just hi. Imagine if I just accidentally slapped the shit out of that bird. I could have killed a bird there. I could have ended a life. But it took away though, so I don't care. Hey, come back here! No. Ah! Oh no! Yes, a vaguely European world in which another dimension with fantasy creatures and they all speak Japanese. That is how some isekai are though, like I swear. I don't think we have to get all the targets. I think there's enough here that we can actually miss some of them. Oh, okay. Go for that one. Maybe not though, I don't know. Okay. Okay, we've got 30 seconds to hit one more target. That wasn't that hard. Bonk. Bonk! Bonk! For what? What do I get a bonk for? For killing a Gwei? Gweis deserve to die, man. You would have pooped on me or something. That's what they do in Skyward Sword. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. It's almost as if your test was easy as fuck. Come up with better ones next time, man. If you can control your bird that well... Yes, controlled my bird so well. I definitely didn't crash into some rocks or anything. You'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. Why, thank you. I am a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. I can't read. Why am I getting bonked? No! If you want to bonk anybody, bonk the man who's got a 3-year-old in his bed. I mean, Silvio's right there. He just admitted to it. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask what he knows. Frick yeah, I'll go to the Lumpy Pumpkin! I want to fight Philosite! It's one of my favorite parts of the entire game! We're literally approaching that part. Like, that's like the next thing we need to do after going and getting the soup. FBI is watching you, sussy-o! See, the true sussy Baka was the Cloud Boy all along! Having his been rolled in his bed. Pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Says the Baka. Hope there's no tornadoes if I approach from this angle. Okay, I don't think there are. Okay, we're here now. I wish the Lumpy Pumpkin was like a thing for real, you know? I mean, I don't really like a ton of pumpkin products, so I don't know if I would want to eat their pumpkin soup, but... Like, I like pumpkin pie, but outside of pumpkin pie, there's not very many pumpkin things that I like. Welcome to the Lumpy Pumpkin! This here is every bird rider's favorite rest stop. Well, actually, something I've always wanted to try, there's this soup that you make in Twilight Princess when you're with the Yeti, Yeto soup. I've always wanted to try that, and I know it has pumpkin in it, and it has goat cheese in it too, which I also don't like goat cheese. But I've always been curious to try it because it looks so freaking good! I want to get some Zelda recipes. Some people have made up recipes for Grandma's soup from Wind Waker too. That soup, that's the one I want to try. Somebody go buy the ingredients and throw me together this soup. If you do, then you can have my hand in marriage. Whatever, I just want to have this soup. Of course, this is the only place you can drink our famous homemade pumpkin soup. I mean, of course this is the only place you can do it. It's not like you have a bunch of restaurants around here or something. You've got this one, and then you've got like the little cafe section of the bazaar. It's not like there's a ton of variety here, man. I don't know how, like, technically your marketing is accurate, but really, it's not like you have a lot of competition. Judging from the look on your face, I'd say you've got something stewing in your mind. Really? Oh, I guess it was nothing then. If that's the case, why don't you kick up your boots and stay a while? Oh, no, I didn't mean to end the conversation. The entire chat immediately studies how to make the soup. You guys wouldn't want to get married to me. I lick people that I sleep next to, okay? Levias, what about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering, I tell you. I feel horrible about it.
No.
You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing over there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Soup. Voila, here it is. Was that the soundbite from Breath of the Wild? Did they reuse that from Skyward Sword? I didn't even know that was a reused soundbite. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. Scrapper time! Miss Fire, I'm here. Do you think he opened the door himself? Wait, how is he gonna get this out of the door? How are you gonna get this out of here? There's not some big massive door to carry this out of. What? Oh, this is another heavy load. But don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. I guess we won't question that. Guy must be very weirded out. Probably. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. It's a rainbow island. Also, I guess not. You know, he's just kind of continuing the conversation like normal. Oh, you'll know when you see it. Good luck. I mean, I will know because we've already seen it before. You guys remember the island with the rainbow, right? I told you we'd be visiting it at some point. Wait, there were blessed butterflies back there. I kind of wonder if I could have made a gossip stone pop up. Oh, we'll have to try it later, though. Why does Lumpy Pumpkin have to be so freaking far from the Thunderhead, though? It's like on the other side of the map. I know Scrapper can't use these speed boosts, but I definitely am. Or maybe you can't use the speed boost. I forget actually. Ah, no. My controller got recentered. We don't want that recentered. No, but he can't. It takes him that long to catch up. Scrapper. Yeah, what the heck was that, Scrapper? Like, where'd you go? I wonder if he got too close to the goddess statue or something. I don't know. But that should be the last cyclone. Yeah, once you're over here, they stop popping up. They don't really freak me out over here, because, like, I know they're gonna pop up. But it's when I'm not expecting it, that's when they really get me. There are some areas of the sky where it's like they are supposed to pop up, but I don't know where those areas are. You know, it's easy to remember, oh, between Skyloft and the Thunderhead. Because there's two very distinct landmarks there. But it's not so easy to remember every single other thing. Especially considering, I'm pretty sure for some of the landmarks, the cyclones will only pop up when you're approaching from a certain angle. So, yeah. You can see where I might be surprised by that. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could pop out of us at any moment, hungry for soup. Or robot. Watch out, robot VTubers. Hyper-Robotanguish, you might want to hide. I'm out of here. See you around. I love this part of the game. This part is so cool. This may be potentially the only time we get to fight this boss. I don't know, so let's enjoy it while we have it here, just in case. This fight is just so epic! Oh god, watch out! Oops. Listen to this music, man! I love this soundtrack. You only get to hear it from this boss. Okay, these can be a bit tough to hit sometimes. I open my mouth. So, like, fun fact about this music. I heard this was actually supposed to be the normal enemy music for any enemy in the game at first. But I guess they decided that this music would be like too epic for like a Keese or something approaching you. Ow! Sorry, Levias, I didn't mean to ram into your ass. So like, yeah, you would approach like a Keese or something and this music would start playing. But now it is Levias' boss theme. How lewd. I'm realizing now that that sounded more lewd than even I intended it for it to. Oof, okay, jeez. I don't usually have this much trouble hitting these eyes. They're not always easy to hit though, so we're just gonna have to be patient. Okay, there's that one. Just one more to hit. Sometimes you get lucky and you don't have that much trouble with this. Sometimes you have more trouble. There we go. I wouldn't really want to be Link though, like splurging through these eyes. Oh god! And like getting eye guts all over you. Like, I mean, I know it's raining, and the rain's pretty heavy, but it's not gonna be so heavy. It's gonna be like a shower. I would take it like an actual shower after this. Hi, Balosai, my man. Could you imagine having this thing live inside you? Ew. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty simple. You pretty much just want to hit the things on the sides of his face, then it'll open its eye up a bunch. And like, I think maybe you can hit his eye with arrows, but I can't remember if like the wind is too strong or something. It might be. So you want to use his projectiles. Oh, let me see what Fire has to say about him, because I'm curious. He looks like he just saw something in the distance. He's super weirded out. What the fuck, man? What is that? Oh god, what is that man doing over there? He's shitting in the main aisle of Walmart. Oh! I come back for a second, I hear, oh god! I rammed into a giant sky god's ass a few times. It's okay. Okay, target lock, Bilosite. I'm gonna forever love this spray. This species of parasite is currently attached to Levias. It is known for its enormous optical structure. This horrifying life form utterly controls the mind and body of its host. It's a parasite. I freaking hate parasites, actually. Like, one of my worst fears is getting a parasite. That's all the information I have at the present time. For some reason, though, like, this is the only boss you cannot refight. I really hope they added this to the Thunder Dragon's lightning round, because I like Parasite. I would love to be able to hear this music again and fly around with Levias and see Parasite. Look at this disturbed face. Who wouldn't want to see this again? That was seriously the best face of a pro boss I've ever seen. Sorry, Gearhim, even you don't have anything on that. Oh god. Oh well, I still shot it in the right direction. That worked out for me. So I love how wide his eye is. Like the big, wide, crazy eyes. I love that. Oops. Sorry, let me try it again. Oops. Sorry, let me try it again. There we go. Leeches are from parasites. Yeah, I hate parasites. I've never had a leech or anything like that. Do ticks count as parasites? Well, the kind I really hate is the kind that like lays eggs in your skin, like botflies. If I ever got botflies, I would freaking die. Like, might as well kill me now, because I'm not gonna want to live in this body that's been infected by botfly eggs. Ugh. That's not gonna help you much, bro. I've had ticks before. Yeah. One time I went out to plant plants behind my fence in the backyard, and when I came back inside, I was just sitting on the couch, and I felt something crawling at my back. Like something was moving on my back. Like I thought it was like a hair or something, because you know I got long hair. My hair sheds a lot. It gets all over my back and it gets caught in my butt and stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably just a hair. I reached up and like pulled it out. It's a freaking tick on my hand, and I just was like, ah, and dropped it. Then we killed it because it was trying to get to my hand. I'm lucky I caught it. It was a freaking big tick too. Like I don't even want to know how big that thing would have been if it like been feasting on blood. Like they get bigger when they do that. I had ticks in the worst spot for a male. Oh no! Dick ticks, the worst kind. One time I was trying to sleep and felt something on my chin. I opened eyes. It was a roach! Ah! No! That sounds horrifying! Oh, I couldn't imagine. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? Look at him! When he's not possessed, Levias is such a heckin' cute boy. Look at him! Take a moment to appreciate him. Ah. Sack ticks, actually. That's a part of the dick. It counts. I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I mean, I think it was also me murdering the shit out of that parasite for you, but okay, we'll go with the soup. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. Could have named him Testicular Cancer, and he would have complimented my parents' excellent taste in names. But Dick means the shaft. No, Dick is the head, it's the shaft, and it's the balls. Don't fight me on that. My word is law. For only Rumbanura speaks of the laws of dicks, okay? I make the law. I make the dicks. And I take the dicks too. So no fighting on me. No fighting me on that. You carry a curious sword, boy. And I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. Right, yeah. As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago, an evil force, I was at evil Triforce, attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. Here we go, Song of the Hero. I'm a male. I know the dick of balls well, little one. Clearly you don't know Root Manura very well, for my dick is bigger than all of your guys' put together. So, suck it, man. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted one part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero, seek out the dragons, and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Foreign Woods, Eldin Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then, find the dragons you now seek. Okay, it's Levias. Oh, see, now that we've actually helped Levias as well, the Thunderhead no longer, like, storms in here. So it's all nice and clear now. And Levias does not go away. So now when you come in here, you can just see him flying around. You can fly around with him. It's pretty cool. He looks like a sky whale. I think that's what he's based off of. You can have a dick with no balls. I mean, yeah. You could also have a mouth with no tongue. Doesn't mean the tongue's not a part of the mouth. So, you can have a foot with no toes. Doesn't mean the toes aren't part of the foot. You can have a brain with no cells. Doesn't mean the cells aren't part of the brain. Isn't there a whale in the Game Boy Zelda? There's... No, you're thinking of the windfish. She's a fish. Whale would be more like... Bit of hourglass. Okay, so, for as much as I actually prefer the other 2 dragons vastly to Farin, the original version of the game had a game-breaking bug that would occur if you tried to do Lanayru's first. Like, I would love to go do Lanayru's first, but there was a game-breaking bug that would trigger if you did it that way. And I don't know, I guess I just prefer to get Farin's out of the way first. Like, I always do it in this order. Farin, then Lanayru. So, yeah, we won't be able to unlock it, the Thunder Dragon's lightning round, for a bit longer. But, I don't know, maybe they patched it, but I haven't heard anything on it, and I don't want to take that chance. So we're doing it in the usual order. A report, Master. An unusual phenomenon is taking place in Foreign Woods, making it impossible to descend directly into them at the moment. Yeah, I heckin' know, bruh. Behind the temple, sealed grounds. They fixed Lanayru for Switch. I'm not taking that chance! Windfish was a whale, but they misnamed it. Well, they named it a fish, so it's a fish. Man, Gruz, that was one heck of a footstep there. Link, bad news! That beast looked like it's about to break free again. Gotta get into position, hang tight. Oh no. Well, I had a fancy whale at the ending of it. That was the windfish. He's a fish. Guys, it says technically he's a whale, but you know. I wasn't reading. No need to panic. I have no idea what you just said, but okay. You know what the Crucinator can do, am I right? As long as I'm at the controls of this bombshell beauty, I don't even know what the meaning of the word defeat. And Rune doesn't even know how to read. Flinging bombs on this monster's face, defending the land, it's my purpose, I think. It's why I'm here. Anyway, Link, I've got work to do. Try not to get in the way of my shots, okay? Bro, I'm surprised they never put Groose in Smash. Like, come on, he should have been a character. He's such a good boy. Hard to discuss with Rune. She got the best arguments there is. If it's named Fish, then it's a fish. Yep. Imagine if I could roar like that. So open my mouth and just, oh. Well, look who's finally back. Good thing too, because I was getting tired of waiting to put a hurting on this ugly mug. Again, with the insults. He's really not that ugly. I don't understand. That thing is back. Is it a pangolin? No, it's a freaking demon. Pangolins have eyes. Link, let's do this! Our game plan is the same as last time. You know what to do. Frickin' yeah, bro. Yas, queen. Yas, bitch. Wrong. Wait, what's the button for Groose again? Found it. Yeah, this time he's got a tail. So, we're not defeating him by going for his feet, but if you were, you'd have to be very careful of that tail. Stop. Don't become uncalibrated when I'm on his head. You're gonna waste all my time. I have never once legit lost this fight. And I'm not about to start now. I've lost this before in the Thunder Dragon's lightning round, but I've never lost it like here, when he's actually physically here. Like, this is the real deal right here. I've never lost it for the real deal. Whoa! Since when did he learn how to fly? You can tell I've fought this boss too many times. It's headed straight for the temple, but there's no way I'm letting it get there. Big Ugly's going down burning. Wrong button. Bye-bye! I'm so happy you can defeat it by going straight for its head, though. I would not want to go for this thing's feet. It is so freaking frustrating to go for its feet. Is that it? Man, I thought I was going to put up more of a fight. Somebody should really thank the genius who made this machine. Okay, Link, time for you to show Big Ugly who's boss. Is it me? Dragon versus Scaly Armadillo. Let's go. Oh yeah, this time he doesn't use the wiggle attack, like when he squirms on the ground, like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He doesn't do that for this fight. Time to show it who has the biggest pee-pee around. Frick yeah, bitch! Little Roomba Nura has a bigger dick than the Demon King himself. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, sorry, I should look more horrified. Oh no! Not good. The road crumbled and I can't get to the rest of my bomb stash. What do I do? Climb over it! Link, come up to the temple. Make your way over here. Hustle up! Okay, map. Okay, it's that direction. I never know where I'm gonna be on the map once I get to this point, so I always make a point of checking the map. Not gonna bother talking to you. Get in! Nice, you're locked and loaded. We'll aim to send you straight for the spike on its head. Aim this, aim this, aim this. Aim this right! There you go. If you miss that shot, you can get another one if you run up here, but if you miss a second shot, you're pretty much screwed. Unless they've changed the imprisoned speed. Like, if they've altered it and made it, like, a little faster in the HD version, that might not work. That's what, like, I'm going off the Wii version of the fight when I say that. But if it's the same, then yeah, you can get another hit in. You can get another fling in there before he reaches the temple. Wow, it's so magic. Do you think whenever we pound that into the ground, it feels like a spike going through his butthole for the imprisoned? Like, what if he's put there upside down? Every time you pound that into the ground, you're just spearing it into his butt. Now, Link. Strike the sailing spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly. The seal is just a butt plug. Man, I hate how not sensitive it is on this one. Like on the Wii, I could do this in like one big smooth motion. It feels so epic. But in this one, it takes me multiple tries to get these slices in. Like it's not as sensitive. Whoa, I gotta say, Link, I thought we were goners this time. Sorta glad I was wrong about that. I'm gonna run ahead to the temple. Random burp decided to come up. You should get back there too. But it's okay, guys. I stopped it, so you guys don't have to hear Rune's disgusting burp. And I was just thinking, at least it's not as bad as the other day. The other day, I just had a case of chronic farting. It would not stop for hours on end. I don't know what I ate for that to happen. The beast has been sealed into its prison for a third time. Yep, that's the last time we'll be fighting the imprisoned. I hope you guys got a good long look, because that's the last time you'll be seeing him. Until we talk to the Thunder Dragon anyway, but that's the last time we'll canonically see the imprisoned. Link, Groose, you have both done well. But I fear we can't dwell on your success. The strength of the seal seems to wane with each escape. We are almost out of time. Link, are you close to discovering the Triforce? Yes. I see. You must seek out the 3 dragons to complete the Song of the Hero to find the Triforce. It is right, your search led you here. The Farm Woods are close by. Unfortunately, there has been an unusual turn of events in the woods. I am unsure of what happened, but a short while ago I noticed the path to the woods was completely flooded. To protect the land here, I closed the gate leading to the woods and drove back the water with a simple seal. The seal will only hold as long as the gate remains closed, meaning you will not be able to open it without flooding these lands. Given this situation, I am at a loss as to how you can enter the woods. Is that all? Consider the problem solved! See, that last battle with Big Ugly got me thinking about other ways to use the Grucinator. Just climb up into that bad boy and I'll give you a lift over to the woods, alright? I'll run ahead and get her prepped for you. Come see me when you're ready to take a little flight. He's so awesome. Oh my. The boy has made himself very useful, but he does have a tendency to cause trouble for those he helps. Aw, come on, Granny. He's not that troublesome. He's doing so hard, doing his best, working so hard. Safe journey. I wish you a soft landing, Link. Trust me, the landing will be very soft. It'll be very wet. Like landing on a waterbed, but it pops and you go right through. That's what it's gonna be like. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get this quest done, and then we're gonna take a break for our Pokemon Unite stream. Want to head to Foreign Woods, do you? No sweat, just hop on into the Grucinator and I'll fling you over. Yes, I am ready. Alright, hop in and I'll take care of the flinging. You just worry about the landing. My machine in the woods are... I didn't get to finish reading that, but okay. Gruesome Hyrule Warriors win. Never, they're already done with Hyrule Warriors. Boocha! Hi, Boocha! He's so big, you can see him from everywhere. Look, there he is again. Well, I guess you can't see him from this angle. Look at that. There's water everywhere. Boocha! Boocha! Ah! Get me out of the water! Oh, cute! You're that one from before. Come to think of it, I've forgotten to ask your name. You didn't know our name this whole time? I see. Link, is it? Now there's an odd name. No, it's not odd. My parents have very good taste in names. A sky god told me so. What brings you to see me? This water! Cute. It's good to see you again. Yes, things look a bit different here, don't they? The water came gushing out of the base of the tree behind me and flooded the entire woods. I don't know what caused it, but I suppose it'll clear out the monster infestation, Q, so you won't hear me complaining. Maybe he uses computers. For him, Link sounds like naming your child URL. God, it wouldn't surprise me if someone actually did name their kid URL. I heard there was a family somewhere that named their kid hashtag. I don't know how true that is, but apparently the kid's parents just love hashtags so much that they named their kid after one. Hello, little baby dragons. You know, you thought we would never enter this tree again? Think again. Although there's definitely a lot more water here now. Hopefully there aren't too many frogs in here still. Oh, there's a Parella. Hi, Parella. The woods have been flooded. Wow. I had no idea. Oh, that's all you say. Oh, okay. No, so useful. Thank you. Okay, do you have something I don't know? Tell me something I don't know. There aren't as many monsters in the woods anymore. Well, as long as there's no frogs in here. And it doesn't look like there are, so yay. I'll take it. Thank you. The woods are a lake now! None of you seem to have anything particularly helpful to tell me. Let me guess. You're gonna tell me how wet it is here. The water dragon is furious. Oh, well, hey, at least you told me something that I didn't think you were going to. Oh, she angry. She angry, boy. You know, I once saw a bloopers video that had this part in it, like this upcoming part, where when the water dragon pops up, the video just went, "It's Pikachu!" And then ever since then, I've never forgotten it. It's Pikachu with a water dragon at this part lives in my head rent-free. It's Pikachu! Who dares to dip even a toe in my waters without my leave? Hi, Farun. It's me, your favorite dragon. Here to say hi again. Hi. Hi. Oh. Ooh. Dang it. I just want you to touch my chin instead. Ah, curse my hood that gets in the way of everything. Ah! remember you? You're the young human who helped me recover from my injury some time ago. Link, was it? Let's have a look at you. Yes, you seem a good deal stronger than the last time we met. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Head touch. And look at that sword. You're the real thing, boy. It's clear you have the spirit of a hero, the goddess. Well, thank you. Finally, you stopped insulting me. Let me guess. You swam all the way here to try to get me to teach you this part of the song of the hero the goddess entrusted to me. Surprised you can remember it all these years. That's all well and good, but I can't go around giving away something that precious to every hero who flounders in the my waters. Farin, this is important! No, I think a final test is in order to ensure you are in fact the one meant to hear this melody of mine. Really? Really? After everything else I've done, after going through a silent realm and collecting one of your scales, and after forging the Master Sword itself, you need more to believe that I'm the hero worthy of the song. You need more proof that I'm the hero chosen by the goddess. You know, if Hylia were still here, she wouldn't be very happy with you. No, I think she'd be very disapproving of what you're trying to pull here now. And I heckin' as don't appreciate it much either, I just have to say. Anyway, this may be news to you, but some very irksome monsters have been overrunning my woods of late. They're gone now. You washed them away. Well, I decided that I'd have enough. The easiest way to deal with the awful things was to flood the whole woods. Nice. As it happens, almost every inch of greenery in the area is submerged. So it's here in this flooded land that I will test you. If you're up to completing the task I ask of you, I see no reason why I shouldn't reward you with the melody you seek. This is a lot of people's least favorite quest in this game. I'm not really a big fan of it either. It's long and tedious. But we'll get through it. I prefer to get this one over with first because I very much like Eldin and Lineru's quests better. Eldin's especially for the mountain, the volcano. I freaking love that one because it's a giant stealth mission. We're probably not going to do it today. Because I just want to finish this one up and then have a break before our Pokemon Unite stream. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. As you just saw, I have split the melody you seek among my many tad tones, and I have hidden them around the forest. If you haven't already guessed, Link, here's your task. Take this score and collect all my little musical friends out there. There's a lot of collection quests in this game. You can use that score to figure out how many tad tones are in each group. Find them, collect them, and bring them back to me. If you can do that, well, then I'll just have to see you as someone worthy of learning the song of the hero. As Link has no issue taking on this task, but I'm just over here pissed that I have to do more to prove that I'm worthy. Like, I've literally done so many things. Why do I have to do more? Oh, well, you didn't do a very good job of wiping out all the monsters. There's still some here. Okay, I know for a fact that there are some here that you want to use the tree for. Yeah, like this one. There's a tad toad stuck in that lily pad down there, and you have to be up here to get it out. There it is. Looks like a fat frog. Fat tadpole. Boy, he thick as hell. Oh yeah, so we gotta find all the tad toads. It's not that bad, but of course, any tad toads that are a part of a group, you need to collect them all in one fell swoop. So, yeah, I think this is a singular one. Yep, he's a singular one. He's by himself. But like, there's those over there. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There's those over there, though. And, they're a group, so you have to get them all together. If you shake, you do the spin, you can collect them without having to touch them. You can also collect them just by touching them. But some of the tad toads will try to run away from you, so it's a lot easier just to use a spin to collect them. So yeah, let's keep going. I know where a lot of tad toads are. I probably don't remember where every single one is, but it shouldn't take us too long to find them all. they're all around this area, so we don't have to worry about going into the deep woods or anything. I think there's some over here, if I remember right. Oh, there's a water slide. Yes, there's a frog over here, so there's definitely one here. It's behind that rock, though, so we'll have to use the frog. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I saw you, bud, behind the rock. There's a crack in the wall, you can just kind of see him. Frog. Why? Why is that not working? Hi, Perella. If you make those spiky things explode, you're in for a world of hurt. They're like bombs. Wow. I did not know that. Such useful information that I did not previously have. Well, I mean, that time it didn't explode on me, but he still didn't go where I need him to. I don't know what I dislike more though. Frogs or Craniox? Probably Craniox. Frogs have a level of cute to them. Craniox are just annoying. Also, I'm running low on air, but I really prefer if I didn't have to go up to the surface. It's higher up than it looks. It looks like it's right there. It's not right there. You have to swim up a bit to get to it. If I could just... Well, thanks. Well, yeah, I might as well just go to the top now. You see, look how far up it is. It's a lot farther up than you think. Link never catches a break. He really doesn't. Link in this game... Well, Link works hard in every game, but Link works so freaking hard in this game, I swear. Why? Why is that not working? Frog, come on! What was your blast radius reduced to like 2 pixels or something? I really don't want to spend half the stream just trying to get this one tad tone. Come on, man! Work with me here! Fuck me in the ass! Come on, man! Ah! I mean, it usually takes me a couple tries to get this one, but it's never taken me this many. Why? Why is that not working? This is not fun. Not fun. Not fun. When you said you see it, I immediately remembered the fortune teller's eyes picture. You're always thinking of the fortune teller picture. Fucking finally! You are not worth it! I don't love you as much as the other Tad-tones. Well, I don't really love any of you Tad-tones because you're a bit annoying to go catch, but I love him less. Wait, he's a part of a group. Where's the other one? Yeah, if you don't collect them enough, they go back to where you found them. Oh, he's over here. He's over here. He's over here. Collecting Tad-tones will also give you more air as well, so you don't always have to rely on the air bubbles. Okay. We're making good progress. Doing heckin' good so far. I don't think there's any Tad-tones inside the tree. Oh, here's some right here. Got all of them. I think there's some down here if I remember correctly. Yes! Big, shiny, yellow boys. Ow! Well, at least I got the Tad-tones. Oh, here come the Craniox. They're not that annoying, but I don't like Craniox. They're ugly. They're ugly and they're annoying enough. They always interrupt my search and I don't like it. Hey Link, some nasty fish seem to have swam their way into the flooded woods. I'd hate to bump into those things underwater, Q. Watch your toes. It's amazing that Link can hear them from all the way down here. Like, how booming is your voice? Just imagine that the Kiwi Elder has like a shockwave voice that just pierces the water and spreads it apart like Moses. So I don't know how else Link could be able to hear his voice from down here. Q powers. Q! That is the power of a Kiwi Elder. guys can just stay the fuck away from me. Yeah, please, thank you. So I have no need for any of you folks anymore. I only needed help from the one. And he wasn't very helpful, I just have to say. I don't think he wanted to help me. Wait! No, I didn't get that one. Come on. Come on, bro. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is most people's like least favorite quest in the entire game. It's very, 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 very long and tedious. And like, if you know where all of them are, it's not that bad. But I mean, I don't even remember where all of them are for sure. Like, I know where a good few of them are. We'll probably have to look around for some of them. Okay. Oh, we're almost done with that score though. There's some really big group. They're down there at the bottom. You can kind of see it. I know it's hard to see right now because we don't have them yet. But if you look at the bottom, there's like a group that's really, really long. I think they're on like the winding paths around like the beginning of this area. Collect him. Okay, we have him. And again, I can't remember if we actually have to go into the tree or not. Let's just keep looking around here. If I need to go into the tree, we will later. Just take a minute to listen to the beauty of this. Like, listen to the music for this area. This music is really pretty. Well, if you guys can hear, you probably just hear swish swash, swish swash, swish swash, swish swash. Should be some down here. Tattones, 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 tattones. Here's some. And there you go. Cute! Lake, can you hear me? Cute! He's just kicking Moses. Ew! Ew, it's a cranial! Ah, get away from it! Ah, no! Ha! Pet! 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 I thought up something good. Why don't you come and chat with me for a moment, Q? No. He just wants to tell me that he remembers our dowsing ability, and then 5 will unlock the dowsing ability for Tadtones. Which actually is really handy, but I hate dowsing, and I kind of want to see if I can remember where all of them are without dowsing. Okay, so this is the seal that the old woman put there to keep the water in, so we can't go that way. But there should be some more Tadtones here. I think that, yeah, there's some. That might be that really big group right there, actually. I don't know for sure, but let's start collecting them. We'll see. Yes, this is a really big group. So like, the timer will reset if you could just collect more of them. So, like, let's say it's about to run out. If you pick up one more, it'll reset it and give you more time to collect them. But if you go too long without collecting any of the Tadtones in the group, they will just all be freed and you have to start all over. It is the most annoying with that big group. Oops, I just accidentally touched a poison bubble. But hey, now we got the big group out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it. Angry face. Well, I don't want to go up there and listen to them talk about dowsing. If I can't find them, then I'll go talk to them about dowsing. But right now, we're still finding them ourselves. We're doing heckin' good. There's an amber relic. I'm gonna pick that boy up. You never know when you might need another amber relic. Boop. Okay, so we're missing a group of 4, wherever that group right there is. Where else should I look? Can I look on the map? So this also shows you where you did find Tadtones as well. There's probably a ton more in this main area over here, honestly. We need to go look around there. Yeah, you can see Tadtones, Tadtones. There's the big group we just got. Tadtones, Tadtones. There's that goddess cube we still have to go get. Because I messed up my shots the other times. But the other reason I'm not really keen on using dowsing, like you can't douse underwater. So if you're gonna douse, you have to go up to the surface, douse with your sword, and then come all the way down here and just like remember where the dowsing was pointing you. There's a circle of tadpoles over there. Surprised I didn't see those earlier, actually. You know, they kind of stand out. Yeah, that's a group I'm missing. Pretty big group, too. I want to turn around and look over here somewhere. There's another goddess cube we missed. Like, good freaking lord. How many goddess cubes did we miss around here? So, we're essentially just missing only 2 more groups. Yeah, we're almost done then. Won't take too much longer. Oh, there's another Amber Relic. I want to try to go get that. Honestly, I might go look inside the tree. I think we should go look inside the tree. There might be some in there. Oh, there's some! There's some! Oh, there's a cranny out there too. Oh, ew. He's gonna see us for sure. Yep, there he comes. Oh, well, he was not very good at aiming. Here he comes! Can you not? Ow! You broke my foot! I was using that! Maybe, I don't know if it's in the tree actually. I don't know. Like, I try my best to store this information about where the tadpoles are. And my mind always gets confused on whether or not they actually are in the tree or not. Well, I guess let's go take a look, and if it's not in there, then at least we took a look. But I kind of have a feeling they're not in there. Where else could I look? I guess I would say over here, maybe? Like, what's this yellow section right here? Where is that? That's over by Lake Floria. So that yellow section might not be anything. I'm not sure. I would like to be able to do this without dowsing. Like for once. Like not even unlocking the ability. Just to prove that I could do it. Just to prove that I have done it. Like sometimes I just like to challenge myself like that. Like that one time when I was playing Super Paper Mario and I beat the Pit of 100 Trials literally as early as it physically would let me. Which was very tough. I had very low HP, very few abilities, very few partners to help me out, but yet I did it. And it was heckin' awesome. It remains one of my greatest achievements in video game history. Yeah, I don't think they're in here. Water Dragon's blood is in here though. Okay, so let's check. Let's check over here. Cause like we can go further around. I don't know if it's like another set that's like trapped or anything. Probably not, since it's a group rather than just one, like that last one that was trapped was. But we can always give it a try. Look, Amber Relic. So we got something for coming up here anyway. Okay. So now that we're up here, let's just take a look around. It's entirely possible that we could catch a glimpse of them just from up here. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. I kind of get the feeling they're over here somewhere. Yeah, like towards these winding pads. That's the feeling I get. Oh, I just got some alerts on my phone. Some of the HoloLive girls are playing Phasmophobia. I love Phasmophobia so much. I've gotten so good at the game too. Like, I'm honestly looking forward to the next time I get to play and show off to you guys because I'm like such a heckin' pro gamer now. Like, you guys are gonna be so impressed by my amazing gamer girl knowledge. So impressed. Let me check over here. If I can't find him within like another minute or two, I'll just go get dowsing and it'll point us in the direction. But I really just have a feeling it's around here, man. They could also be higher up as well. But we already did find a few groups that were higher up, so I'm not sure. Like, some of them are kind of close to each other, but some of them, like, they're generally not paired too close together. That's why I'm, like, looking at the map and thinking, okay, where did we not find that many? Where might there still be room to find more? Maybe over here. Maybe this way. Where does this way go? So this goes towards that path where the real long group was. So, I have a feeling it's either over here by these red ones, over here where we haven't really found any, or just in this general area high up. So let's go check those last few options, and if we don't find them there, I'll just get dowsing for it. But you know, this is like kind of like a personal challenge to me. I just want to know if I can do it, and you guys are all here to support me. Or you're over there banging your head on the wall because Ruin is just dumb. I could go find dowsing and have it done super easily. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this way. It's like the only time we actually get to cut over the walls like this. Okay, so this is where the tadpoles were before, the red ones. I don't see anything so far. So they're probably not over here. Okay, so next I wanted to check, yeah, this area here, this general area. Which there's not really much of a spot for the Tatones to hide, so probably not. Okay, let's do one more general sweep. I keep seeing those plants there and thinking that's something, but it's really not. Are they down here, maybe? There they are! I found them! I found the last group! Yay! See, looking around helped us out. I was listening to that. Thank you. Is that Mario Paint? What? Oh, Link, you've gathered all the Tadtones, haven't you? That's no small feat. Or should I say, no small beat. Cute, 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 cute. I have, anyway. Hurry and return to the water dragon. Okay, now we gotta go to the tree. Hi, Foxtrot. How are you doing today? There's my chat, always ruining all the memorable moments with their farts noises. I'm gonna have to start condemning asses on the stream so you guys can stop spreading your cheeks and ruining my stream. At least it's a lot easier to maneuver through this tree with all the water here. Yay! I am pretty yeeting myself through this water. You've brought back all my colorful little Tadtones. You are indeed worthy of being called a hero. This much is clear. I'm good for my word, so I will teach you my part of the song you seek. It sings it! How rude! Fawn is a girl! How rude! And how else did you think she was gonna teach us her part of the song of the hero? It's not like she's a musical dragon with an array of instruments at her disposal. You learned part of the song of the hero! Nice! First one down. Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return. But your task is far from over, and you're not exactly at home in the water. I suppose I'll return the woods to their natural state. All this excitement has been rather draining. I believe I'll retire to my hall. You'd best be on your way as well. Sassy thick hips, huh? You talking about me? Well, thank you. I have done lots of work on my hips. I never skip hip day. Yeah, but I keep forgetting older games can have voices. This game's not even that old. It came out in 2011. Like Skyrim came out the same year. And Skyrim is completely 100% fully voice acted. Far and sorry. Ah! How dare you insult my hips? Yes, as I suspected, the water level in Foreign Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former, less aquatic state. Master, the melody you just acquired is one part of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you seek out the other two dragons in their respective areas to learn the other two parts of the song. Alright, but that's gonna have to wait for the next Skyward Sword stream, as we're going to go ahead and end that here. I know. So disappointing. Just when we're about to get to the next dragons. We haven't even met the other two dragons yet. But unfortunately, yes, we're going to leave it up here. We're going to take a quick break. And then in about an hour and a half, we're going to have our Community Day stream playing Pokemon Unite. So I hope all of you guys are ready for that. Make sure your games are installed, fully uploaded. Make sure all the downloads are there in place. Because when I downloaded the update, I had to turn on the game to make sure like it was actually downloaded. So make sure that's all ready. And we will be jumping in to play that in just a little bit here. Alright, let's see who is online for the first raid of the night. We're going to be doing 2 raids. Let's see. Mal Red, Akiyusa, J King Plays. Baguette-Tan. Oh, the Dark Pictures Anthology. Well, I'm actually watching Jacksepticeye play that. I don't really want spoilers on that one, so maybe not that one. Ooh, Ayumi Risa channel is doing ASMR. That sounds really nice, actually, yeah. The jump over for some ASMR. Okay, slash raid. Ayumi. Risa. There we go. Thanks for the stream run. See you later. Have a nice break. Thank you. I hope all of you guys enjoy your break. And again, we're going to be back here in just a little bit. So I will see you all then. If you want to be able to play Pokemon Unite with me, you can. Now is your opportunity. Well, in an hour and a half is your opportunity. Okay. So thank you, everybody. We're going to jump over and say hi to Risa. Have a good night, okay?